Good morning, I'm Steve O'Hare and I'm bringing you the technical analysis on the oil markets this morning. We're going to take a look at WTI crude oil, West Texas Intermediary, and also look at Brent crude oil. Now we'll start with the WTI and just run over really the long-term picture, then drill down to shorter-term time frames to get a little bit of a view on the short-term and long-term levels. As we can see here, we've had this downward trending resistance line, which prices have moved up through this week and over the last couple of weeks, and they've been testing it, and we have a clear break of it. Now we do run into some horizontal resistance also, and this has been tested. The high, which goes back to April 2019, comes in at 66.53. Now if we go to the daily chart, we can see that the high made is 67.80. That was made a couple of days ago, but we have seen a reversal and signs of maybe a topping formation. This is a dark cloud and a negative candle followed by yesterday's shooting star type candle. So we had an open, tried to rally back into the to take the highs out, failed, and then turned around and closed lower. Today we've just indecision really this morning, but there does look to be some sort of price pressure still in the market. If we look at the 4-hour chart, we can see this bullish channel that we've had since 30th of October, and it's a really nice bullish channel, but we did move above the top of that trend channel, and that has rejected that, so that's back into the trend channel, and we look to find support in this down around about the $60 level, and also resistance will come in now around about the recent highs, just around $68, and maybe even lower as well. So if we look at the hourly chart, on here we've got the ATR bands. This gives us a good indication of volatility and potential tops and bottoms of the market. And let me just remove them for a second and bring in the Ichimoku cloud, one of my favorite indicators, and we can see that we've broken back through support. Really struggled to get through the support, but now it has. We've got a crossover on the Ichimoku cloud indicator, and we're looking to this is a sell trade idea, and pressure has continued. Now really the sort of like the short-term support levels really come in around about 62.47. We've stalled around about 50% Fibonacci level of this up move, and it's reacted higher, so there's a nice hourly candle just formed, so potential for a positive start to the morning, but we firmly expect that this will be compounded by resistance coming in a bit later. So resistance really comes in around about this downward trending resistance line, potential resistance line at 64.60. So limited upside today. And if we pop across to the Brent crude oil, and again, this is a monthly chart in Brent. We haven't quite got to test the downward trend resistance that we have done in the WTI crude oil. This comes in at 79, around $79 at the moment. But we can see it on the monthly chart, and we are only sort of like the 10th of March, so sort of like not even halfway through the month, but a little bit of indecision, a rejection of this move towards the previous swing high that we saw back in January 2020 at $70. So hit that $70 level and reversed very sharply indeed, almost a $3 reversal. Bring it down to the weekly chart and you can see that price action a little bit clearer. And obviously we're Wednesday now, we're sort of forming a bearish candle. We'll be looking to take out the previous week's opening level around 65.30. If we do that, that forms a bearish engulfing candle. If we take out the whole of the body, that'll be a bearish outside candle, and that's very negative. So again, on the daily chart, bearish dark cloud cover, followed by a shooting star type candle, we'll call it. It's not quite a clear shooting star, but we look for basically the markets remain under pressure. We've had again a positive start to the day. We can see this bullish candle forming now, but we expect to find resistance at this swing low, and which capped price action here at 67.56. So looking to sell into this sort of like short-term positive price action. The trend line resistance comes in a little bit higher than that at 67.84. So on the back foot a little bit overall, the oil market. The longer term trend remains positive, so there's no change there. But short term, we're getting some mixed price action, so be careful out there. Thanks for joining me. Look forward to speaking to you soon.